These gateway units. No sentries so far, spending all that gas on air units. Second Void Ray being queued, burning Chrono Boost on it, and a second Stargate coming out. So looking like he's going to go heavy Void Ray here. Might even see the Flux Veins researched if he gets and the Carrier Bait coming on. But there's the third from mOOnGLaDe. Interesting choice. It's a long run for him to defend that one. And those Phoenixes are just trying to map control right now. Just splitting up to scout. This is such classic NoNy here. He's really just trying to control the map, know exactly what's going on. Got his Phoenixes out, so he's going to be feeling a lot more comfortable getting back to his basics. This might even force a cancel, seeing how quickly NoNy scouted that. Now this is an interesting choice though for Tyler, because if he attacks out his force to try and drop this expansion, then he opens himself up from a counter from mOOnGLaDe. mOOnGLaDe doesn't have that many forces though, just got these roaches out, working on his Spire, as well as a bunch of upgrades, so he's just really turtled behind this Spine Crawler, and this is kind of akin to the style of play that mOOnGLaDe was playing a long time ago in the HDH era. So very interested to see how this is going to work out. There is the Spine Crawler push. There's massive creep spreading. Going to try and just control the map with these crawlers. We expect to see the rally points shift to these Spine Crawlers. He just spreads creep everywhere. Denies this gold. He can possibly think about taking it himself, but it's a little bit risky. But he denies the ability for NoNy to take it. These Phoenixes are just idling there, which is a little bit un-NoNy-like. A couple of Zealots working on this hatchery. So really curious to see what NoNy's answer is going to be for this really strong push.
Yeah, now he's really starting to move out. He's got all these Spine Crawlers in the middle. Those two Zealots going to do as much damage as they can, but they're going to get taken out without doing really any damage that can't be fixed, because that hatchery will just fix itself eventually. And now he's got he's got a second expansion up. So really, as soon as this Spire's up, which is it is now, I would imagine it's going to be time for mOOnGLaDe to actually push out and actually cause some damage of his own instead of being on the defensive. And here come the Roaches.
Yeah, these Void Rays working on the expansion though. Roaches coming in at the same time, kind of maybe enforce a base trade. Looking like these Void Rays will take out mOOnGLaDe's expansion. They are fully charged up, losing a bunch of drones. mOOnGLaDe's in a bit of a bad situation there. He really committed to this forward position. Spire coming online now, getting a bunch of Hydras, but these are fully charged Void Rays with two Phoenixes for support, and NoNy's held the front, even pushing out with another couple of Void Rays and Stalkers, pushing out into these Spine Crawlers. Going to take these Spine Crawlers out for free. Roaches pulling back, they're not going to be able to do anything. Queen's coming in, these Hydras are blocked behind. There's the pickup by the Phoenixes, and these Void Rays are going to clean up. This could just be curtains for mOOnGLaDe. Don't know if he's got an answer right now. Producing more Hydras, was just macroing so heavy. Lots of unspent minerals from mOOnGLaDe. Lost this expansion, saved his other expansion, but meanwhile we are seeing these Void Rays cleaning up. Roaches pushing out, trying to get into the gap here, but Tyler bringing in more and more Stalkers to close this off. Void Ray going to work, and these Void Rays are continuing to work on this expansion. This is a really bad situation for mOOnGLaDe.
The problem, of course, with the Roaches, you can have a whole lot of them, but they can never shoot up. So these Void Rays will eventually take care of them, as they did. The Stalkers were able to hold the line with these Void Rays to help out. And really, there's nothing much going on in mOOnGLaDe's base. These Phoenixes doing a great job actually picking up these Hydras, making it very short work, because of course they can't hit them if they're in the air. And now these Void Rays are able to just basically take out anything they like in this base. These Phoenixes really there to help out, pick up anything they need. One of these Void Rays might get picked off, it does, so there's only one forward Void Ray, but more coming, and it really looks like NoNy's in a very good position, and there's the GG.
Yeah, really surprising there. NoNy just hits back. mOOnGLaDe opens so strongly, and I think that was his preparation was just too good in that first game, but NoNy just came out with classic NoNy, opening with those two Phoenix, getting all that information. I think the information about what mOOnGLaDe was doing, the macro style he was going, picked up on that expansion straight away, split mOOnGLaDe's forces a little, and then mOOnGLaDe pushed out with that Spine Crawler wall, but they were just no good against that huge amount of Void Rays, especially when he brought his Phoenixes and his Queens into there, and the Hydras were stuck behind the Queens on the ramp, and then Tyler was able to snipe the Queens, pick up the Hydras, and just clean up, and really never able to stop that Void Ray push into his base. A really strong reaction there from Tyler, and this is a best of 3 from the Cyber Game and Pan Pacific Championships. We're not covering the whole tournament, we're just trying to cherry pick these games, especially this one, because it was like a rematch of the HTH, and it's going to an ace match, and I love ace matches, super excited.